Welcome, everybody. Let's try to go through these things quickly. Everybody knows Itec Communications, very nice venture of Itec. And for me personally, it's a great achievement as well because, I said for a very long time that, Mitel has a great offering in terms of on-site, in the cloud. We just need a vehicle to take it to the market, right? We need a connectivity partner. We need guys to talk virtualizations, and I think Vodacom is a good fit for that, right? So let's get into detail about that. Right, so let me just get this thing to work. Right, so Rodney mentioned a bit earlier. Is this too loud? I'm a bit blind with these lights, but anyway. So Mitel, about 8 years ago, produced a product called Mitel Anyway, which basically is saying, guys, we're taking our software, our call control, off our Mitel proprietary hardware. And we're sticking it into a server, into a standard server, or we're sticking it into a VMware platform. Vodacom Business has got a VMware platform in a data center, and that's what fits our need, right? About a year ago, we said, guys, AT&T in the States, BT in the UK, with their platform, their infrastructure, they've taken Mitel, they've made it work, they've put it into the market. Why don't we do the same, right? But what were we missing? Who's going to be our connectivity partner? Who's going to be the guys with VMware? So that's where Vodacom fits into the mix. So we can say, Mr. Customer, we want to give you the whole Mitel offering, not open source, not the cheapest handset. We want to give you the best of breed. We want to give you the best of breed product, the best of breed carrier, meaning Vodacom. And what is the benefits of going cloud, guys? Because it's cool? Is it cheap? Is it supposed to be cheap? We want to centralize things. So, Mr. Customer, you've got 223 sites across the country. Why don't we give you centralized billing, centralized voice logging, centralized control of all your infrastructure? So, with all the products in the mix, we can truly say to a customer, if you've got a head office, you've got branch offices, you've got mobile consultants, you want to give them this whole freedom kind of concept. One identity, one software stream, one solution. So, Mr. Customer, if you're big or small, if you've got a big head office, if you've got a lot of satellite offices, we can help you. We can give you that centralized management system. Cloud ready, freedom of walled gardens. We say to customer, we're not going to dictate like some other brands, and we talked about it yesterday. Mr. Customer, if you take our telephone system, you have to have this switch or that router. We say, Mr. Customer, we need a good infrastructure to run our system on, and we can give you the in-office experience wherever you are, in the office, outside the office. All right. So let's get into a bit more detail. So this is our venture. Rodney also mentioned it earlier. We're the only guys in the EMEA region that's taken Mitel Anyway into the cloud, so we can say to the customer, if you want on-site Mitel, you want cloud Mitel, you want a big mix of both, we speak about hybrid, we can do that. We've got the right building blocks, we've got the vehicle as Itec, we've got the customers, we've got the staff. Right, so how did we used to do it before? Mr. Customer, you've got a head office with 400 staff, and Mike Kennedy is speaking to one of those customers just now. But that same customer has got 223 smaller sites, 2 to 10 extensions. What did we used to do before with a customer? 70-30, 70-70. Why don't we say to the customer, Mr. Customer, let's put a Vodacom link to that customer site. Diginet, microwave, if you really have to, ADSL? No? Ideally not, right. But the problem with this customer is, I want centralized control, centralized management, centralized voice logging. I want free inter-branch calling. I want a national contact center managed from one point. No problem, Mr. Customer. Let's run it off our centralized virtualized platform. In the cloud, we just put connectivity mediums down to each location. and we can design that as the customer's specific needs. Does it make sense, guys? Right. What is the offering? So very new from Mitel, they talk about unified comms and collaboration. So Mr. Customer, we're not going to give you just dial tone. We're not going to give you just voicemail. We're going to give you video. We can give you contact center if you want. Unified messaging. I want to chat. I want voicemail to email. All these kind of things. I want apps on my PC, on my laptop, or on my mobile device. Why? I want to take the office with me. If I want to stop at a mug and bean between meetings, I want to operate and give the impression that I'm in the office, right? UCC. Right, what does these apps look like at a closer glance? You can manage your presence. So where are you? What are you doing? Right? And you are in control of this as an individual. Do you want to be contacted? Do you want to create a profile that says, do not disturb? On the mobile device, you can link your profiles to your GPS module. When you step out of the office, let your mobile profile kick in. When you step into your home office, let your home profile kick in. You want to have soft phone capabilities. So, maybe you're sitting in another country. You want to fire up your soft phone on any of these devices and create the idea that you're sitting in SA. You want to have point-to-point video. I want to hear you, but I want to see you as well. When we talk forecasting, when we talk sales, when we talk training, I want to see you, I want to hear you, and maybe I want to present something to you as well. PowerPoint, all these kind of things. That's what we're talking about, all of this, guys. Instant messaging. You know, a lot of customers, when we bring this up, they say, but I can WhatsApp, I can SMS. But Mr. Customer, what if you're sitting in front of a new customer, you need to chat to your procurement people, and it might be a group of individuals. Why don't you want the instant message system that PC that you need to talk to has got this application loaded, you're sitting with a BlackBerry, you want seamless communication from an instant messaging level between a PC user and a mobile phone user. And more than that, you want to report on it and audit it. Visual voicemail, guys, very nice feature. You can see it over here. So like I'm out of the office most of the time. I actually get to the office at 4 maybe. I've got 32 voicemails. Visually, I want to see who was looking for me. And listen to it, forward it, delete it, whatever I want to do. All right, let's move on. So, if we want to do on-site Mitel, like we still do, or we want to do hosted, like we want to do mostly today, all the devices we can still use. Why? Because Mitel only plays in the IP space. If you want a point-to-point video call from a boardroom level, this is the device that you want. PC-based reception, all the devices. Mr. Customer, what does the user need to do? And honestly, how much money do you want to throw at the extension? All right. If the customer wants decked, like this little 5505, very nice for a shop front, restaurant, you know, these kind of spur kind of chain shops, right? You give the customer off the hosted platform an IP extension with mobility, meaning cordless. We can go industrial decked, and most of you in the room knows most of these devices. All right. And this is the one I want to get stuck on, guys. So, this is probably one of the first IT communications customers. Very unique needs. They've got a head office with 400 staff in that one building with WAN links. This particular customer, I know I'm not allowed to say this, but I'm going to. They're stuck in 2 telecom PRI contracts that they can't get out of. We put a controller on site, connect that 2 telecom PRIs there, so we can feed that traffic into the cloud. They've got 223 branch offices, between 2 and 8 extensions. Access medium down to the customer, just a phone. They've got month-to-month cold calling contractors or consultants. They say to the contractor, you need internet connectivity. We're going to carry you a phone. You're going to plug it on the internet, and it's going to register into our cloud infrastructure. They've also got about 300 reps on the road. Cell phone claims. Sorry, but that was a big expense for the customer, right? How do you manage that from a central point? Because essentially that rep is employee, is a staff member. You want to control all that telephony, billing, reporting from a central point. And that's offering, right? In a quick nutshell. What are the benefits? Managed telephony infrastructure, simple expansion or migration. So this whole infrastructure can breathe, right? Bigger or smaller? Obviously bigger, right? All right. Resiliency, guys. So normally we would have been a fixed line cable in here, microwave as a failover, or, Mr. Customer, you've got these telecom in here already. Let's use that for redundancy if we have to. But the main thing is, guys, inter-branch calling between any of these users becomes, a simple default feature. I can phone a Joburg user in Cape Town or Bloemfontein or vice versa, or the mobile consultant on the road that doesn't actually have office space at all. And we treat all of them as the same from a reporting, management, control, rollout point of view. And that in a nutshell is really what we all hear about today, right? So that we can give the customer the mobile phone, the APN, the closed user group. We can give them the access medium. We can give them the Mitel endpoints, the Mitel infrastructure on the cloud, all from Itec, right? And we're the only guys to do this in the MEA region. Can I get a hell yeah? Thank you. Right, quickly move on. Guys, make a note of this. I know most of you have seen this. For those who haven't, go into Google, go look for Mitel UCC demo, click on that very first link that you get, and spend half an hour there. And then you speak to me afterwards. Right, should we try the demo? Right. So guys, this is my iPad hooked up to the projector. You notice that I've got a soft phone connected here. I've got my presence. So very much like I can have on a PC, I can have on my mobile device. iPhone, bring in any mobile device that you want, a tablet. You can see my numbers that you can reach me on, soft phone, physical desk phone, cell phone. So again, think multinational organizations. I want to know when I can contact you and what number I can contact you on. So let's quickly try a quick demo. So I'm going to go to my contacts. I'm going to look for a specific user. And truth be told, here's somebody I know. Right, so I've got the number. Just looked at my normal Apple contacts. I'm going to say call, and it's going to ask me what device you want to call this from. Right, let's just do the soft phone thing because we're all here. Answer that.
Hello.
Okay, so now we're having a soft phone call, right? Maybe just make that a bit softer. Now, I could be sitting anywhere with internet connection. As you see, I'm on Wi-Fi at the moment. I could be sitting at a mug and bean. I could be on 3G. Let's just talk about that for a second. Just mute. Right. So, did you end the call? Okay. Let's try this again. Yeah, John. Thanks, John. Right, so she can phone me, obviously. I can move the call across, right? So let's say I'm at the mug and bean. I need to leave, right? Now I need to move this call. Now she might be a customer. She might be somebody that I don't want to say, listen, I'm going to hang up now and phone you later. I can go to my handoff button, and I can say, listen, move this active call to maybe my mobile device. And hopefully this is going to work. So I've handed the call off. I'm still speaking to her. I don't know if you can still hear me, Gwen. And I should be getting an inbound call onto my cell here. Okay. So a call came in here, and I can do this all day long, right? I can initiate the call from there, move it to my mobile device, initiate the call from there, move it to a soft phone, move it to my Mitel physical phone if I had one in here. All right, so I've got, at the moment, I've got a Mitel phone, I've got a soft phone on this laptop, I've got a soft phone on the tablet, I've got my GSM number, I've got an iPhone soft phone as well, and I can drag and drop calls between these devices as I see fit, right? So that is truly where the unified comms comes in, right? At the point in time, what you want to do, how you want to do it, you will have the in-office experience. And Gwen, just by the way, what was the number that came up on your phone? Okay, so it showed my office phone, even though I'm doing a call from a mobile device wherever I am on the internet. So I need an internet connection. So this software on the internet connects to the cloud service, securely, by the way, right? Through a Mitel firewall border controller, connecting to the hosted cloud PBX, and that's how I phoned her. Now my office DDI number, is that what she saw on that side? All right. Cool. Guys, just while we're hooked up here, if you want to look at these profiles, you can create your own. And the beauty of the software, guys, is that you don't need IT support and all these guys to change anything on here. I can see who's available with what. I can see my call history. It will show my cell phone, my mobile phone, all of them. I can start the soft phone, disconnect the soft phone. I can link my profiles to GPS coordinates. Simple as finding a spot and linking it to your profile. So the idea with this is to take load off IT, guys. So Mr. CTO, Mr. Chief Technical Officer, or IT Manager, let's show you how you can enable your users more and more and take load off your IT support department. Big angle here. And guys, in a nutshell, speak to me afterwards. I'm sure you're going to have questions. Please ask. I'm here to answer. But thank you very much for your time. All right.